So, now I would like to start inserting some B-roll. Like, for example, here I've got this little part where I've edited the A-roll and there's a jump. Woods, we like to do all sorts of fun things and hang out. I think she's great. You see that little jump there? Hang out. I think she's great. So I want to cover that up with some B-roll. So before I can do anything, I need to separate the audio. So I'm going to go up here and I'm going to hit separate audio. And I also need to go to the other side here, separate the audio. So now I have one continuous audio track. Things and hang out. I think she's great. She's really great. So now I'm going to stick in the B-roll. So I found this footage of her and I goofing around in the car with the dog. So I'm going to take that and I'm just going to pull it down about where I want it. And it usually takes some readjustment, so I'm going to move it a little bit. But I want the B-roll to be playing right over this split here. Right? So I'm going to edit the B-roll down a little bit so I can just highlight it, go to the one side, and then drag over to where I want it to be. About there. I need to move it over a bit so it hangs right over the split. Now I'm gonna let it play and see what happens. All sorts of fun things and hang out.
Pose for a selfie.
I think she's great. She's really okay. So now the clips are playing at the same time, but so is the audio. So I need to silence the audio on the B-roll. So I'm going to go here to this little megaphone here. I'm going to click it. Now it's X'd, meaning there's no sound. All right. But as you can see, I've got this stuff behind it. I got the original clip behind it because this is a smartphone. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go here, line up my line. And then I'm going to click on the A-roll and I'm going to split that off. And then I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. So I drag my cursor over to the edge, line it up, and I'm going to highlight the A-roll and split it. So now I'm just going to delete this stuff here. I'm going to delete this, and you'll notice the video is now gone. Now, if I really want to get slick, I can even pull this down into that track. So now it'll just run right into each other. To do all sorts of fun things and hang out. I think she's great. She's really fun to. And now that is smooth as can be. Great time together. The other thing I can do is I can add a picture. So if I wanted to go here, I could go back to my media and I could add a picture of us. So I'm going to lay in a picture over top. And so this is the amount of time that the picture is going to be there. So I can shorten that if I want by just clicking on it and shortening it this way, or I can shorten it from the other way. But either way, I want the video behind it, same as we did on the other side, to go away. So I'm going to line up my cursor there, and I'm going to click on the A-roll and split it. Then I'm going to line up my cursor on the other side, same as we just did. Put there. I'm going to click on the A-roll, and I'm going to split it again. So this little bit in the middle that's underneath the B-roll, I want that gone. Goodbye. And then I can drag this down into my timeline. To do all sorts of fun things and hang out. I think she's great. She's really fun to be with, and we have a great time together, which is why we're married. So I'm going to go back through the rest of this video and I'm going to add in some stuff about my dog, add in some B-roll of me woodworking, and I'm going to add in some titles as well.